If you guys are new here, what's the deal? And if you guys are old, what that shit do? All right. Keep in mind that these messages are general. So if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Catch me on the next one. And hopefully it sticks. Okay? So listen, collective. When it comes to y'all message, god damn, I ain't even got the car rolling. This motherfucking hot. Hold on. Let's air this bitch out real quick. Okay, hey Tainted. Y'all. When it comes to y'all message, okay? The thing is, some people you just can't play with. And you are definitely one of those people, collective. Like, I don't know what the people around you may have thought this was, okay? But it ain't that. And I'm just here to clear the air when it comes to that, okay? Now, there's a heavy energy as well, as far as like you attract more bees with honey, right? So with that expression, it goes to say, as far as it's easier to persuade or win people over by using kind, polite, or pleasant than by being harsh, rude, or demanding, right? So it's giving sweetheart energy. When I think of sweetheart energy, it gives me like the king or the queen of cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You can be dealing with the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or you could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Okay? But somebody, I feel like, likes the fact that you are a sweetheart. A lot of people, not even just someone, a lot of people love the fact that you are a kind person. You know what I'm saying? You're very polite, you're very gentle with people. You know, you handle people with care. And I don't know. Whoever these energies are that is opposing to you, okay, they definitely feel a certain type of way because of that. Okay, let's just say that. All right. Now, y'all have been knowing that I've been seeing dragonflies a lot lately. Like even in my city, and then like I had went fucking far. You know what I'm saying? And I still seen dragonflies, and I was like, what the hell is up with dragonflies? Okay, that can be significant. But I had looked it up, and it said it's basically about transformation. And you look at dragonflies on a spiritual aspect, right? It speaks on transformation, adaptive. I don't know why I be butchering this goddamn word. Adaptability. And new beginnings, right? It's about rebirth, self maturity, love, hope, wanting to leave your old self behind and walk into your new self, okay? So in the midst of you, collective, understand, you know how they always say, like, the devil always show up right when your blessings is about to come. So you can be noticing, it's so ironic at the fact of, I seen Tower at the bottom of my tarot deck that I had made, right? It's a lot of tower moments happening in people's lives. It can be in your life, or as I'm looking at it, it's in a reverse, right? A lot of things as far as foundations that you had with people, places, and things are starting to get exposed. As far as, listen, happy 8-8. Thank you, Tainted. Happy 888 porno. I said 888. Some of y'all could have been seeing 888, but it's so crazy though, because I've been seeing a lot of spiritual numbers. I seen I gotta post it in the community board, but I seen 333, and then I went to the grocery store and I think it was 888 or 999. I think it was 999. It was one of those. Okay. It is 88. That is crazy. And it makes me think of the infinity sign. You know what I'm saying? Like what goes around comes around. And this is that season, because it's like, again, you just can't go around thinking that you can just play with anybody. You don't know the ancestors that people have. You don't know the spiritual ranking in which one has grown to be in order to have certain type of gifts of discernment when it comes to how to navigate in this fucking world that we live in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm hearing touch not my anointed. People got the motherfucking game fucked up, okay? They got the game fucked up, collective. Okay, so listen. So dragonfly as a totem is a totem animal, right? It belongs to those who can comfortably change flight midair, right? So this makes me think of the power of the pivot. You know what I'm saying? When you see that you going into a certain direction, it looks risky, it don't look like right. Boom, what you gonna do? You gonna keep going into the motherfucking direction that you see that is making you feel a certain type of way, or you gonna somebody could play football. I don't know. It makes me think of those drills that people used to do. Like I'm seeing that in my mind's eye. You know how they be like, and they be like, "Hey," and then they go to the. It makes me think of that. Somebody could also too, because it makes me think of back when something could have happened at band camp. I don't know. You know how they say what's that expression when they was like that one time at band camp? I'm hearing that, but it's making me think of the instructor back in high school days where we had to like we had to point our feet and bring our foot up. Like it makes me think of that. I don't know. Somebody could have been in drill team, dance, um, something like that. That can be part of your confirmation. Okay. But when I look when it said the totem animal, right, it made me think of those little tiki things. From Hawaii. You know how like hand carved wood. Somebody can deal with hand carving wood or wood shop or I don't know, something like that could be significant here. But it made me think of that. You know what I'm saying? Hawaii can be significant. All right, but again, like you guys, y'all ain't wasting no time. When you see that some shit is not like, it don't seem right, you quick to go, you know what I'm saying, stage left if need be. Okay. Now there is a bitter Betty type of energy. Okay. This is the person that I feel like thought that it was cool to uh play with, try and play with. But this person, whoever this person is, they're feeling it 10 times harder than however it is that they try to make you feel it, okay? Now, I also got that Erica Badu song. Somebody's name could be Erica. I also got Winnie the Pooh when it comes to, like, you attract more bees with honey. Somebody could be real curvy. Winnie the Pooh was cute. You know what I'm saying? Face card never declined, baby. So some of y'all can be real curvy, real cute, you know what I'm saying, especially in the face, or it's just like you give like this huggable type of vibe. I'm getting, you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing it's so squishy. I don't know. You can be real soft, okay? You're like a plushie. It makes me think of what my niece wanted for her birthday. One of those marshmallow little bear things. Some of y'all could like that, or the little Laduki thingies. I be laughing with my nieces. I'm like, that's what that's the Ladukis. The Labubu. That's the Ladukis. Oh my god, that is so funny. They're so cute though. That was like our Furbies back in the day. Okay. Now, Erica Badu song, Honey. Something with honey. I don't know. Somebody just really feels like you're very sweet. You taste sweet. I'm getting that as well with sexual energy here. Okay, you eat your pineapples, honey. Hey, I missed y'all. Let me just say that. I missed the fuck out of y'all. Y'all don't even understand. I missed y'all. I've been gone for like what, 2-3 days? Somebody counting the days on seeing my ass. Damn. Hello. Okay, so listen. So in the song Honey by Erica Badu, she be like, you so sweet, honey. I'm gonna bring my iPad out here, y'all, so we can just gonna have to work with that. Okay. So honey, right? It broke down when I Googled it, it broke down like um what some of the things that it can mean, right? But there's also another expression that says you attract more bees with honey than vinegar or something like that. Okay, vinegar can be significant. somebody could be really doing some weird ass type of rituals type of shit or whatever, and it's like, again, it's making me think of, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. So for whoever it is that feel like they doing something towards you, we understand when it's not your energy, collective. Understand when it is not your energy. You like, damn, call that shit out. Like, damn, why am I thinking that way? Why am I doubting myself? Why do I feel like I just want to not do what I know what I'm supposed to do? Like, that's a hating ass bitch. That's a hating ass bitch. Hell no, bitch. You can feel that way, not me. Call that shit out, okay? So, honey, it says it represents kindness, sweetness, and a positive approach, okay? Vinegar represents negativity, harshness, and a hostile approach. And it's so crazy, y'all, because I was going to do y'all reading earlier. Speaking of vinegar, because it made me think of, you know how, like, somebody pass out and, like, you put something, vinegar has that, like, strong-ass smell. It's just like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? You know when it's fucking vinegar. Before I was doing y'all reading, I was at the cemetery. I was visiting my brother, right? I'm sitting there chilling, whatever, and this dude gets out. He's in uniform or whatever. Before I got to really see what his shit said, it looked like he was in uniform or whatever, gear. So he walks by and he looks into my car, and I'm like, oh, shit. Because I had the calls. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna do y'all reading and shit like that. So I'm like, damn. So I felt like he worked there, of course. Sound like shit. So I rolled the window down. He was like, oh, I'm just trying to make sure you ain't one of them people that's about to off yourself. And I said, what? And it's not funny, but like the shit that we was talking about, because y'all, I was talking to this man for like 2 hours. We were just sitting there chopping it up, right? Hold on. Let me put some air on, because it's hot as hell up in here. We were sitting there chopping it up for like 2 hours, but he was a forensic autopsy major, right? And that's the services that he does. He visits crime scenes all over state to state and shit like that. So it was just so crazy as far as like the shit that he was talking about, because he was just like, just a week or so ago, he was like, I guess a woman had fucking blew her damn brains out. And I was just like, what the hell? I was like, I would have never thought that this type of stuff happens at a damn cemetery, but you'll be amazed, right? But somebody can be wanting to get into that field, as to why I'm speaking on it. You know what I'm saying? As far as like crime scene, it's like you have a way of figuring things out, even if you don't work in that motherfucking field. You have a way of figuring things out through spirit, through Big G, that lets you know, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? These people was messing with the wrong ones, all right? So let's see. Let's see where y'all at with y'all soul's journey, okay? That was just a little intro spiel as far as the downloads that I got in regards to this message. Now, you looking real good, too, with attractive, with, as far as like you attract more bees with honey, right? You looking real good, collective, okay? It's like your energy or the way in which you look just makes someone feel as though like they have to persuade you in order to, like, you know, want to deal with them, want to be with them, want to be their friend, want to be their lover, or whatever the case may be, all right? I'm hearing sometimes want to be your love, sometimes want to be your friend, sometimes want to hold you, hold hands in hand with a record spin, because you made me feel so comfortable. Used to play back then, now you all grown up like Rudy Huxtable. I could be your bud, you could be me, okay, so this could be in the love department. This could be somebody that you knew since y'all was young or something like that. Like maybe I used to just joke or like talk shit to each other. It was just always probably lighthearted or whatever. But this is somebody who like is, y'all could be friends, but they want to be your lover too, okay? They want to be a lover too. Maybe they're trying to build up the courage in order to tell you this. They're like, damn, we've been friends for a long time. I don't know if this person feeling me like that. I don't know. Okay, so it says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence, okay? Now, when it came to these people that thought that they was going to play in your face, collective, yeah, look at you. You've been, listen, you've been running a tight ship, with discipline here. You've been, and it took a lot of courage for you to even get into this space. Okay, because you know the type of people that you were around and what you were up against when it came into you operating in your true authentic self. You came to that realization of like, all right, cool. Now everybody may not rock with it. And that's okay. That's life. You know what I'm saying? You ain't always gonna be a motherfucker's cup of tea, but you're gonna be somebody's motherfucking whiskey collective, okay? Somebody could like to drink tea. Somebody's person could like to drink whiskey. Whatever it is, okay? But it took a lot for you to set your mind to wherever it is that you were trying to go. Discipline. It says I can accomplish what I set my mind to, okay? Yeah, collective. These people, they did not know the inner strength that it took you. So when it comes to you instilling that sense of discipline into your life, it's like you don't give too many people too many chances in order to jeopardize what it took for you to work on yourself internally and to have the confidence to show up in the way in which you are. Like, I feel like you don't really want to deal with anybody who probably does not have a sense of discipline about themselves. You know what I'm saying? Or face that, whatever it is that they're fearing within themselves in order to overcome those certain type of things. Whatever that is. All right? Somebody likes your strength. All right? And freedom. Okay? I'm here. Freedom. Freedom, oh freedom. I'm here, freedom writers. Somebody could be a writer. Somebody could be into music, poetry. It's making me think of like if you're really good at something, you could offer that as a service. Is what I'm getting to say, because it's making me think of somebody that I know that is good at writing resumes. And the reason why they're so good at writing resumes is because they have the certain knowledge that I don't when it comes to keywords that are sourced and picked upon when it comes to certain job aspects. You know what I'm saying? So in order for we live in a world where shit is generated. You know what I'm saying? They're looking for keywords, looking for this or that. Somebody could have looked through somebody's phone and typed in a word in order to bring up text messages in regards to that. That's so far of a side note, okay? But he knows how to make resumes, right? As far as the keywords that are looked upon in order to put that as far as a higher priority, as far as a pick versus other ones, right? So if you are somebody that has studied or know a certain type of trade or just any type of service, you know what I'm saying, it's giving each one teach one, right? I'm hearing financial freedom too when I look at freedom card as well. Maybe again, it's just having the courage in order to put something into motion, okay? It's making me think of La Russell song's Motion, okay? Bitch, I'm in motion. Motion. I'll do the shit again. It was up. Big fish, you can tell by the fins. Okay, somebody could be a Pisces is what I'm getting. Bay Area could be significant. Okay, tell the people that 40 water is back. All right. Let's see, y'all. I missed the fuck out of y'all. I don't know. I'm really feeling y'all energy right now. All right, so acceptance. It says, I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. All right. So I feel like that has a lot to do with other people's perspective or, however it is that they feel when it comes to you operating in the ways that you are. Like with freedom here, you don't have a sense of attachment when it comes to like, oh, I'm going to stay confined into this box of how these people want me to be or how these people want me to think or how these people want me to act and move. It's like, no, you are stepping outside of the box with courage. And it takes a lot of that to do that. Okay? It takes a lot of that to do that. But you feel like, imagine just how much free you will feel when you are able to deal with people who only want to fuck with you because they fuck with you. Not because of whatever it is that you have, whatever it is that you do. It's like you, or however it is that you feel like you need to show up or be or act. Like, when you show up as you, motherfuckers either gonna fuck with you or not. Why try and hold people hostage? As far as the opposite of freedom, why try and hold people hostage for some shit that... And I love the fact that acceptance came out here, because it's like, listen, I'm hearing hated the love it, the underdogs on top, because I'm going to shine, homie, until my hot stars go ahead and envy me. I'm Raps MVP, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me. Okay, collective, because listen, if it came down to it, with empathy for whoever feels like, people wanted to have a sense of control over you when it comes to your sense of freedom. People wanted to have that sense of control, but you went against the odds. You pushed the envelope, and you was like, yeah, nope, ain't gonna happen. Okay. I seen face fear, but I don't know why I seen face card. Like, I don't know, collector, you real pretty. Somebody feels like you real pretty. Like, you a little bit too free out here. with your kind ass, okay? Empathy. It says, I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. So you ain't somebody out here that's like my way or the highway. It's like, okay, well, let me see how you got that. How did you get that? How did we get here? Okay, and some people that are so used to wanting to operate in chaos and conflict, they don't want to take the time to rationalize shit. They don't want to get to the root. They don't want to get to the cause and see how the fuck shit got to where it's at. No, because they know that shit is going to stem from them. Some of you guys can be getting into planting, like plants, growing herbs, like your own herbs, something like that could be significant here. I don't know why it's so many people, collective, that just really want to, like, again, even on a spiritual aspect, these are people that want to have a sense of control as far as like how successful you can be, how much money you can make. Like, you was probably working a job where they wanted to cap on how much money you should make, how far you can get up. Did these people make you? Like, I'm confused. You had a lot of people that like really felt like they had a sense of jurisdiction over your life. Somebody can work in the judicial system, okay? I don't know, somebody can have a track record with the law. Alright, so let's see, what's the vibe, okay? What's the vibe? So we got drowning here. It's so crazy that planes is flying by. When I was talking to the dude that worked with forensic science, he was telling me about, because he travels a lot, right? So he was telling me about Airbuses, and I was like, what? Yo, I had never heard it, because I don't really care for planes. Like, the way my anxiety is set up, y'all, I gotta really love you or trust you in order to get on a plane with you. Come on. I'm putting my life in the satisfaction of you. That's how I be feeling. Like, I'm satisfying you by coming here. I don't even do this. So I gotta love you. Okay? Shit. Especially now with drowning came out, especially with boats, anything like that. I have to love you to take my feet off of God's great ground. Okay? Shit. But anywho, damn, I lost my train of thought what I was saying. But it says drowning, over your head, overextending rock bottom, okay? I don't know, however these people wanted to take you out, however somebody wanted to take you out is exactly how somebody got taken out. Um, I don't know why I got just to elaborate on Airbuses, right? He mentioned that they have stairs. I don't know why this could be significant. But they have stairs on the bus. They have an upstairs and a downstairs. I was like, what the hell? He was like, how you can know? It's like he was very he was very intellectual, y'all, as far as just a lot of shit. Like in that whole 2 hours of conversation, I was put up on so much shit. I was like, damn, what? Huh? What? Yeah. But they have an upstairs and downstairs. I was like, damn, that's on some like soul plane type shit. He was like, how you would know is because they're shorter but wider. And then we had seen Kim Kardashian's plane because it had a K on it. He was like, oh, that's Kim Kardashian's plane. I was like, what the hell? He was like, yeah, they come here all the time. I was like, damn. But anywho, y'all, I don't know. Some of y'all could have been visiting the cemetery. Or could have like paid some type of like did something for someone who could have passed away. Okay, because with freedom here and acceptance is like maybe this is something that took a lot of courage for someone to do in order to free themselves from something and really accept the fact of whatever something is. Okay, that could be significant here. I don't know. I feel like somebody here could have definitely been tapping into your energy. I get that heavily, you know. Listen, there are spiritual laws that you can just not cross. And when it comes to like, and it's with courage here, this makes me feel like somebody knew that this was not something that they were supposed to be doing. Okay? It took a lot of courage, it took a lot of inner strength, it took a lot of like, fuck it. I don't care. Like, okay. What's this drowning energy? What else is the vibe here? Oh, this card is, look at that. They say I'm hopeless, hopeless, hopeless. As a penny with a hole in it, penny with a penny with a hole in it. Somebody did this proudly too. It's making me think of Penny Proud from the Proud family. This could be somebody in your family. They ain't had no shame in their game. But now this person is hitting rock bottom. And that's as much as they wanted you to accept whatever they have sent out or sought out for you is exactly the same type of energy that the universe is showing them, like, accept it. You put yourself here. You put yourself here. Loss, depression, suicide. Okay, suicide is definitely, that was definitely a big energy as well. Okay. Whatever somebody sought out for you, collective, they are experiencing it. Because somebody feels as though, like, how are you able to get through, or how are you able to bypass and heal and grow and on and still succeed and all of this despite whatever it is that you've been through? Let me put some more shit on you. Boom. And then it was just like backfired. It ricocheted, it what's that, boom, it boomerang. There we go. It Boomerang. Somebody was definitely mixing some shit together. It's making me think of Boomerang, the Cartoon Network. Dexter. It instantly made me think of Dexter's fucking laboratory. Okay, somebody could have majored in science, something like that. Distance, okay, divorce, ghosted, separation, and they wonder, whoever this person is, they wonder why this person is so intimidated at the fact that, like, a lot of people like accept you for who you are. You make people feel free, you know what I'm saying? You bring a sense of love and joy and happiness into people's life. You create this in people's lives that never really had it in there. They came to you drowning in emotions, drowning in pain and sorrow, feeling hopeless with light. And here you come being a bright light in these motherfuckers' life. You help these people get the courage and the strength in order to work on their inner self and do whatever it is that they need to do. And you want to go against somebody like that? It was hard for somebody here to accept the fact that you were the one to do that for them. And it's so crazy how God will have the people that are so fucking envious of you looking up to you on the sly. You probably don't even know that these motherfuckers watching your ass, but you helping them. Some shit. If you was drowning, these motherfuckers would not even extend a safety vest for your ass. But the way you saving them from whatever it is that you helping people have the courage to do to free themselves from situations and allow people to just accept it for what it is, so they won't have that emotional, mental, financial, whatever type of burden on them, it's helping them in ways that will be passed down to their bloodline. Because when you know better, you do better. And you put them motherfuckers up on game, on God. And this is the thing. Like, you were meant to come into these people's life, but not for... look at that reading that I did. I'm tired, dog. Look at the reading that I did as far as these people were never meant to be for the long run. Okay, this is like, you had to come in, do your part, show these people the person that you were, give them a certain type of love, care, whatever. And as soon as you seen that the shit was not aligning with your soul's growth, it was time for you to separate. It was time for you to distance yourself. And it's like these people. And these are people that I feel like relied so much on you in a sense of codependency in whichever way. Financially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. This could have been somebody that you could have like really been dogs with. Because saying that, mentally, physically, emotionally, it made me think of, you remember when B. Simone had that, it was some challenge that I think that was going on, her and the girl she had the podcast with. I think that was like somebody I think that was like her best friend or her sister or whatever the case may be. But there was like, he needed a new car, he needed this. I forgot what they were saying, but if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, this could be significant. This could be somebody who could have been your best friend, somebody you could have considered a sister. And it's like, however it is that you guys are not operating, it's seen on a big scale here. Okay? You can be a curvy woman, but somebody does not like the confidence that you have. Somebody feels like because you're curvy, you just need to be everybody on mute. Like, no, bitch. Like, you have such a sense of freedom. Like, it's giving Lizzo energy. Like, you don't give a fuck about what anybody got to say about you. It's just like, okay, and you're telling me this because you accept yourself for who you are, but they don't want you to accept yourself for who you are. It's like, you just not happy with who you are. Because in order to tear another woman down, another man down, it's like, it's obviously you projecting how you feel about you. Because you lack their confidence, strength, inner strength. Anywho. People crazy. Okay, yeah, that's what they are, karmics. Okay, it says third parties, haters, lesson learned. It's like, you learned the lesson when it came to these people, collective. Again, you had enough courage to step away from these people. You were saving them. Little do you know the type of person that you are, the character that you hold, the discipline in your life, you was carrying them. You was saving them. So without somebody in your life, that if you don't have it for yourself, when you lose the very same person that helped you build a certain type of structure or routine in your life that would help you be a better person, yeah, if you don't have it for yourself, shit, tower moments is going, listen, tower moments is gonna happen. And you're gonna see on which side where the shit really wasn't as stable as it was. Who was really saving who? Some of y'all with the lovers here, somebody could have like, Six of Swords. Six of Swords, Judgment. Yep. It's like the real proof in the pudding is when two people, whether it be lovers, friends, jobs, when those people split, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's like, okay, cool. This person went on to be successful. They went on to be successful. You know what I'm saying? Some people could be like, oh, okay, this person went on to be successful, but this person, I don't know what they got going on. Ever since Wooty Whoop left, it ain't really been no motion. Getting that La Russell song again. It ain't really been anything going on. So motherfuckers is starting to see who was really helping who was really holding it. It makes me think of when I talked to my friend, I'm like, "How you doing?" He was like, I'm above water and not below. I'm above and not below, something like that, right? That could be significant. Okay, the way in which somebody speaks can be like always on a deeper aspect. It making me laugh because I say rise and shine, right? And it's just pretty straight to the point. You rise, you wake up, shine on these bitches, fire on these bitches, okay? Shine on the motherfuckers, spread some love, some light, something, right? So that's why I say it, rise and shine. You know what I'm saying? When you wake up, make sure you do something of light to something or someone. But he was like, he was like, oh, I thought you hit me with the Grand Rising. I was cracking up. I was like, hell no, because people just take it too far. It is so funny because, like, y'all, ever since I had got locks, it's so funny at the way in which men approach me. Like before, it was still approach, but now it'd be like queen. Okay, it's something. I don't know. It's making me think of Kendrick when he was like, "Is it the braids? Somebody can have braids. I don't know. Somebody could do hair. Somebody could have did, yeah. Somebody again. You was like the wrong person to play with. It was just like, okay. You have a lot of people that like just want to do have clout over you. That's their sense of control as well. You know what I'm saying? Having some form of a clout over you is making me think of the Cash Doll situation. As far as like the girl, she was like, I guess Cash Doll called her. It was like, so you got paid that day, right? Yes. Okay, so whether it was paid through Cash Doll or the other girl that or her cousin that connected to her, what's it to you? You got paid. Hey, Zion. It's like you got paid, but you took that upon yourself to go to social media and see, you not trying to bash nobody, but again, you start the video off like I had the worst experience with like what? That shit was oh no, but like that could, I don't know, somebody could be in some type of industry, some type of cosmetic industry, right? Isolation, okay, rejection, left alone, self-inflicted. Y'all been by yourselves, honestly. I feel like you feel a lot more free when you are by yourself. And it took a lot of courage for you to get into this energy, because it's like if you drowning and you with somebody who ain't gonna be able to help you, what's the point of having a motherfucker around? And I feel like that's what you had to accept when it came to freeing yourself from certain people, places, and things. If a motherfucker cannot hand me a safety vest, why the fuck am I around this person? If worse came to worse, can I trust you to be kicking it with you, to be friend, to consider you my friend, to consider you my lover? A lot of people can when it comes to you, collective, but you it's not too many people that you can hold in that same regard when it comes to you. Because with karmic energy, it says third party haters, lesson learned. Like, these are the same type of people that will, when you hold them to that certain type of regard of like, I'm hearing that Dreamville song, I got you long as you got me. I got you long as you got me. I'm like a brown skin. What she say? I'm having a brain fart right now. I am tired, y'all. Golly. Yesterday I had went, it was a long ass day, but it was a great day. But listen, these are the same type of people that I feel like will go up against you the minute they are not able to meet you where you at. Okay? They feel so hopeless and depressed, and they feel so lost because you were this GPS, you was a navigator, because again, you were the one that had discipline. So you knew, all right, boom, we're going to wake up this day, we're going to do this, we got to take care of this, we got to do this, with the hey, everything as far as what you set your mind to is what you know, or the way in which you need to operate in order to get there. Somebody was not on board. But what they seen in you is as far as what made them a hater is what was a lack of them. And it shows with hopeless here, because it's like, why do you feel this way? Because a motherfucker ain't in your life. Like, whatever anybody adds, puts into your life or adds, it should just be an additive. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to already have something. You know what I'm saying? In order for somebody to fill you with feeling love, feeling cared, feeling valued, feeling respected, it's like you have to have that for yourself. And somebody here has the courage to have that for themselves, and somebody just merely could not meet them where they was at. It caused somebody to go into isolation on the real. Like, somebody just want to be left alone. Honestly, somebody likes their freedom. All right, yeah, and listen, because they're in their healing stage here. Okay, they're in the healing stage, collective. This could be you. This could be whoever you're dealing with. Okay. Well, people don't understand this. Like, when they play these stupid games and they win these stupid prizes, the stupid prizes be them looking stupid, because then it's like you be the one getting picked as the prize. Because you took the time to do the healing work, to not allow the obstacles and the things that people may have threw, the wrenches, all that type of shit people could have threw into your path in order to delay you or stop you. You did not allow them to do that. If anything, is these people now, like, based off of whatever it is that you are taking the courage to do, like, it's making them feel like a certain type of way, like they don't want to be here and things like that. And it's like, it's so weird, because like, you shouldn't idolize people, but it's like the people that are envious of you, they idolize you so much to where it really makes them feel like they're not doing enough, they're not doing anything. Like, if these people wanted to continue to operate in karmic ways, that's all you gonna get. That's all you gonna get. Third parties, you gonna tag motherfuckers along to not like a motherfucker, all because they don't want to deal with you, or they don't want to be around you, or you feel rejected by them, or that should be learning moments, as far as like, dang, why this person don't want to fuck with me? Why they do this? Why they do that? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we all have to realize the ways in which we come off, and accept, right, the fact that not everybody has to deal with that shit. Not everybody has to deal with that shit, and it can switch so quick. The dragonfly, right? It can switch so quick. Some people, yeah, they may want to give you time and be like, okay, it's going over here. All right, boom. Okay. All right. I'm almost to my wit's end, but okay, all right. Once you get to that point of your healing journey where it's like, all right, motherfucker. Your cutoff game is so cold, collective. Like, that's why there's a better, you're doing better than what somebody may have expected you to be doing. Okay, you have a bitter Betty. Somebody name could be Betty. Somebody could like Betty Boop. All right, waves, emotions, worry, fear. Exactly, collective. Because like the fear in these people's heart, whatever they feeling, is the fact that they feel like you're going to surpass them. That's why there's this longing energy. It says missing you, let's talk reunion. They want to get close to you because they like, okay, I see you moving at a rapid speed, right? We think of waves and drowning energy. You moving at a rapid speed. So let me try and get close to you. Again, it's like this is just somebody, this collective, you're not around to save this person anymore. However it is that they wanted to use you to save them, you're not around to do that. They're gonna have to fend for them fucking selves at this point. They just gonna have to. They just gonna have to. Because somebody really thought that they can play with you in a certain type of way, and it's like, it's given like the ass that you kiss tomorrow may be the ass that you gonna have to, I mean, the ass that you kick tomorrow is gonna have to be the ass that you kick. What the fuck? The ass that you kick today may be the ass that you gotta kiss tomorrow. That's what it is. But that's what's going on here. Like, your energy is totally different from these other people. They're so emotional at the fact that you just don't want to fuck with them. Like, they feel left out, you know? But you wasn't giving these people this energy when they intentionally left you out. Now it's like, how could you? Like, but empathy, right? You see shit from both ends of the spectrum. It's like, okay, well, when it was, you know what I'm saying, I always wanted to include you and shit like this. But when it came to you including me, nigga, it wasn't much pull. It wasn't much shit going on. Okay, because I feel like with old school coming out, it's like you have an old school way of going about things. You have a sense of loyalty, a sense of integrity. Nowadays, motherfuckers don't be having that. Hey, Slay, motherfuckers don't be having that. Again, they say that they fuck with you and shit like that, but if let it be between you and them, and they have opportunities to save you, help you, or let you fall, or that's where the real test of time is. When shit get when they get there. Look at that. Look at. I'm telling you, like, this is somebody that you cannot trust, bruh. It says charmed or use enabled boundaries, okay? Somebody could like snakes. Yeah, you was the wrong one to play with. Like, this person, that they thought that they was slick, but I don't know. Like, you're the better pick. You're the better option here. Especially when it comes to love, because I'm hearing my chick bad. My chick hood. My chick do stuff that your chick wish she could. Yeah, somebody is definitely bragging about you. Make sure y'all look at that reading, bragging rights. Because I feel like that goes into depth as far as like the karmics this person may have dealt with, feeling hopeless, as far as probably not finding love, dealing with people that was snakish, they couldn't trust, going through a period of isolation, and then finding your ass with old school and healing energy. Like, you give somebody a certain type of love that makes them feel like they grandma or something, like they like they mama or something like that. Okay, like, it's probably just in the way in which you talk to this person. You're very intellectual, you're very smart, you're very, I'm hearing, wise beyond your years. Okay, they're very interested. Somebody didn't think that they were going to be this interested in you. This is probably why somebody is so emotional over you. If this was a karmic that you dealt with, like, somebody could have thought like this was just going to be on some play, keep it P type shit, and it was like, actually, I'm going to have you in your feelings. Okay. And it's, look, clarity and truth. Not intentionally, but just based off of the healing energy that you have and how protective you are over it, because it took a lot of courage for you to get here. Let's not forget that. For you to be in this sense of freedom. Like, okay, you don't really add to my healing journey, so I'm going to let you go. You talking to this person was very healing in whichever way that was. And it's something that they never experienced. Okay, so again, it's like, okay, you want to be out here in these streets, you want to be playing these games, like, all right, cool, but let me have you run across a ruin, and let's see how you feel after that, if you really want to keep playing in these streets. It's giving that, collective. Oh my god, yeah, because you and this person or these people, y'all ain't talking. Friend, lover, whatever, y'all not talking. All right, sadness and bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain of future. Yeah, because again, collective, you know your value, you know your worth, and you're not sticking around for people who want to continue to play these baby Ray ass games in front of your face. Okay. All right, so let's get some advice, and then we out of here. Okay. Let's see, what is the advice when it comes to this situation? 5 of Wands. I don't know why somebody wants smoke with you. They want drama. They want conflict. This is the energy in which somebody just resides in. Like, they want to figure out certain type of, like, if they could be the producer of love and motherfucking hip hop, oh bitch, it would be them. They know how to curate some shit. They know how to make the plot stick over there, fuck some shit up over here, and then fuck some shit up over here and hope that they stay separate. But no, shit is coming to a head. Okay? Shit is coming to a head because it's causing people to really see who they was going up against and who and why somebody wanted someone to go up against them. Okay? Shit, yeah, judgment. Motherfuckers is like, okay, I see where this drama is coming from. I see where this drama is stemming from, right? 5 of Wands. Because, again, this is like people trying to go up against you, or somebody trying to have other people go up against you, whatever it is. But somebody is really getting seen for who they are. Okay, 8 of Cups. Ooh. People walking away, collective. That's what I'm trying to that's what I'm saying. Like, this person did all of this shit in order to charm other people to not fuck with you and shit like that, but what it really did was reveal them. It made people feel like, okay, yeah, I see that you was on you only do this for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You only fuck with me for how it looks for you. You only want to do this for you. It's like, oh no, this ain't really what it is, huh? It ain't really what it is. Somebody here selfish as fuck. But it's so crazy because this is somebody that will sit up here, talk with you and shit like that, keep a string of a communication, make you feel like the shit is all gumballs and raindrops. But if it came to them helping themselves, they would help themselves over you. There is no UNITYS, no. So this person, they really feel like they could play with you. Like, they could just be like, okay, boom, I know this is somebody that wears a lot of masks, okay? They feel like, okay, I know how I need to act in front of this person. And in order to keep them positioned here, I know how to act with this person to keep them positioned here. And to make whatever their narrative it is that they want to work out. But people are seeing this person for who they are. Okay, Page of Wands. Somebody may want to have like a face-to-face conversation with you. 5 of Cups, because like somebody picked the wrong fucking side. 5 of Cups, somebody feel left out. They like, damn. Now that I separated myself from this person, I don't talk to this person no more. The person I should have been fucking with, somebody's trying to build up the courage in order to do this. This can be as far as a lover. This could be as far as a friend, a work opportunity, whatever. 5 of Pentacles, okay? Ace of Wands. Somebody is about to be losing out on something financially, okay? While you getting blessed over here. Ace of Wands, 9 of Wands. Because, like, you've been through some shit, collective, so you're due this. It has everything to do with whatever it is that you're passionate about, whatever it is that God's gift that they gave you in order to strive towards. Juan speaks of like passion, taking initiative, new passionate endeavors, something that sparks your interest. You know what I'm saying? Like that's going to get you out of this Five of Pentacles. If you are going through some type of financial hardship, use the gifts that God gave you. Okay. As I was talking, it's so funny because as I was talking to the forensic science guy, he was telling me all these stories. Like we was really chopping that shit up. But he was like, yeah, one time I went to Enterprise. Okay, somebody could have just got a rental for Enterprise. Somebody could work at Enterprise. But he was like, yeah, I went to Enterprise one time. He was like, and I was driving and I heard these jingles under the car, and it was some bullets and it was a gun. He was like, oh shit. He was like, I had to call my partner. He was like, I had to turn the dash camera on. All this, you know what I'm saying? They have him coming to turn his dash camera on, and so he can get out the car, and just to show proof, like, yo, is something in there I need you to do. He called it something. A check or whatever. He was like, because I hear something, I need you to do a check. Shit like that. I was like, damn, that's crazy. I was like, and it's so ironic and shit like that. But with Judgment here, they feel like they're him, okay? And I mean, I feel it. Shit. I agree with him. Collective. I mean, for the Emperor to come out here, it's definitely him. This person didn't have they share karmics. All right. They can have a sense of discipline and all this for themselves, but probably when it comes to love, they feel a little hopeless in that department. This is somebody who they could be a homebody with isolation here, or maybe in the midst of them being a homebody, they're just healing, right? In whichever way that they're instilling discipline in their life. But in the midst of this, people fighting over you, or they do as well. But again, it's something about substance. Something about substance here is what's causing